Hey there, WIN community. I'm Sarah Curcio. I'm the WIN's programs manager. I'm filling in for Allegra to have an interview with our speakers for the conference, which is going to be held March 6th and 7th. Right now, in this time slot, we have Toria Howard. Thank you for being here, Toria.
I appreciate being here, Sarah. How are you today? It's good to see you.
I'm doing well. I pass the mic to you so you can do your formal introduction, let everybody know about you, your business, and in the meantime, I am going to drop some of Toria's links in the comments, so keep an eye out for that.
All right, so my name is Toria Howard, and I am the real estate educator. I educate individuals and families on how to increase their financial IQ in order to invest in themselves through a personal property or investment property. I have created 2 ebooks. My book is coming out here soon. It will be available for the conference. I specialize in education and being able to take and synthesize information and spit it back to you based on whatever it is that you need, and creating curriculums and roadmaps and pathways for people. I've been an educator since 2003, so it is my calling and I love to do it. I also am a real estate agent here in the beautiful city of Detroit and the surrounding areas. And like I said, I have a program that I created for us that specializes in streamlining anything that you need to do as far as your real estate needs. And it does not matter where you are located. Just because I'm here in the beautiful city of Detroit does not mean I cannot assist you. I know real estate agents all across this country, but you come to me for the education so you can end up being house rich instead of house poor. And that's what I am, my biggest passion about that, because of the fact that I ended up being house poor when I bought my first home. I'm passionate about showing people how not to make that same money, had that same money lesson that I had when I bought my first home. So I'm passionate about this. I know I have experience for with a lot of different things in real estate. Not because just a real estate agent. I was a property owner at one point for 10 years, almost 10 years. So that shaped my vision and what I want to do to assist others in their journey.
I love that, Toria. I love that you take from your own experience and that you want to help other people. Looks like Nisa's watching. Hi, Nisa.
Hey, Nisa.
So, why don't you let everybody know what topic you're going to be speaking at the conference? I'm actually curious myself because I don't even know.
Well, I will be combining basically money. I would say I'm real estate focused, but I'm really financial literacy. So it's going to be a mixture of how to take, where you are and turn it into something grand. A lot of people think that, they come from a certain place. They have a certain job that they cannot build wealth where they are and what they have, and and you can basically use money principles to and infuse it with your life. Everything that we do, we have to have some type of schedule, some type of agenda, some type of budget, some type of way that we have to flow. We have KPIs in our business. You have things you have to follow at work. Your life should be built in the same exact manner in the place in which you work. So, when you come into your job, you have certain tasks that have to be done. Your life should be set up in that same exact way. You should be having executive meetings with your family. You should be having reflection every single month about what happened in that month based on your finances. Because things change, especially when you are making life changes. You have a baby, you get divorced, you get married, you can become an empty nester. There's so many different things and transitions that happen in our life. So my biggest thing is showing people that just because you feel like you are stuck where you are, it's because you have the blinders on and you cannot see the opportunities that's in front of you. One of the things that I ask God to do every single day is open up my eyes to see the things that I cannot see that's right in front of me and seize every opportunity. Where that comes from is a story in the Bible where the widow, they was collecting taxes for her dead husband, and they was gonna take her sons. And the prophet came to her and said, "What do you have?" She said, "I don't have nothing but oil." And when she used what she had, God blessed her into having more because she used what she already had. So my business is based off of that principle because that's exactly what I had to do. I went through a divorce and everything was in my name. And I'm still rebuilding my life as we speak. I have 3 degrees. I have a real estate, business. I do all these things, but in the background, I was one of those people who felt stuck, who felt like I could not move based on my circumstances. That's because I had blinders on and I didn't use what I already had to become enriched inside and out. So that's what my topic is going to be, primarily based on. So, just showing people that, and of course I'm gonna throw in, real estate in there because I feel like I don't care what nobody says. I know there's a lot of chatter, a lot of noise out there about owning a home is a liability, but those same people that's telling you that owning a home is a liability live in a home. So what is that saying about them? The thing is when you have a financial plan, you have a financial strategy in order to turn that liability into an asset, because that's where your generational worth comes from, and that's what people used to use, back in the day for their generational wealth is your personal home. And using what you have in your personal, even if you're a homeowner, showing people how to use what they already have to advance their family, because it's there for us to have. You just got to take it and see it for what it's worth. We can't fret the small beginnings. Everybody wants to go from the the apartment to the mansion. Now, if you have a substantial amount of increase in your income, bravo. But when you get there, do you understand the ramifications of what's about to happen when the taxes hit you, when that insurance hits you, when that maintenance hits you? The bigger the house, the bigger the problem. And a lot of people don't understand that you need to only get a house that fits your needs. You don't have to look good for everybody else. If you got 3 people that live in your house, why do you need a 5-bedroom house? That type of thing. A lot of people, overextend. I was one of them. I'm a spender. And you have to understand your relationship with money. These are the things that I'm going to be bringing up because these are the things that I had to figure out on my own. I had to figure out my relationship with money. I figured I was a spender. And I had to figure out how to stop myself. What are the habits that I was having in order for me to be able to invest, and invest in the stock market, invest in crypto, invest in my business, buy another home, because, that is the goal. But I'm pulling myself out of, financial strife because of the decisions that I made, because I was financially illiterate and I didn't use what I had. I had my hands on so much money, Sarah. Now that I think about it, there is no way I'm not a multimillionaire. With the things that I know now, if I would have had that money that I had back then, okay, it would have been over with. I would have, listen, I had 5 figures, thousands of dollars worth of refund checks. I had 8 of them. 8. Okay. I could imagine if I would have flipped my refund money, could have been making me more money. I probably wouldn't even have any student loans. I withdrew my retirement, figured I was about to invest in my business, and I should have been investing in a coach instead. I should have took that money that I took from my retirement and invested in a business coach. But I thought I read the books and I did the things and I went to the seminars and they said, oh, you can buy real estate with no credit, no money. Wrong. Wrong. Okay. So, I squandered my house. I bought my house for $150,000. It was a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom house, 2,700 square feet. That was my first house I bought. Okay. Now, that might not seem like a lot to a lot of people, but it's a lot to a lot of people. Okay. 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathroom house, 2,700 square feet, all brick house was mine, my first one. And I didn't have a maintenance fund. So when things broke down, we scrambling. We was doing all the things instead of saving money for it in a high yield savings account for the maintenance. And when we didn't understand that our insurance company was about to give us any more claims, because 3 months into purchasing my house flooded everywhere from top to bottom. I had a 2-story house. I walked into my house full of water. It was raining. And they wouldn't give us another claim. So guess what? Everything that happened to our house after that, because that was it was a $30,000 claim. They would not give us any more money. Yeah, we paid them every single year, and that was one claim, and they still would not. So we had to come out of pocket. Home warranty, same thing. And because I was so illiterate when it came to real estate, I sold my house in a short sale. If you don't know what a short sale is when everybody gets paid but you. Now I just put it to you simply like that. When I sold my house for $167,000, when COVID hit, my house went from $167 to $225. 2021, it went to $250. 2022, it went to $275. 2023, it was over $300,000. So you mean to tell me out of that $150,000, if I would have been more financially literate, and I would have, unfortunately got a divorce. If I would have got a divorce, I would have had to split it. But I squandered a $200,000 bag, Sarah, because of what I did not know. Who fumbles $200,000? People that are financially illiterate. So that's why I'm so passionate about this. It's not even about the real estate. It's about
you can definitely hear the passion in your voice and in your experience.
I'm just saying, it's not even just about the real estate. It's just being financially literate with what you already have. Oh, my light went off. I'm like, what happened? But yeah, so that's what I'll be discussing. Just making sure that you are using what you already have and appreciating it, and just using what you already have to build on that to get more.
Well, I love that topic because you have helped with financial literacy in WIN with the project Pathways to Prosperity, from clubhouse rooms to workshops. So I think that is going to be an amazing topic, and I cannot wait to see you on stage talking about it. So in the meantime, before the conference, what is the best way for people to reach out and connect with you prior to it?
You can reach out to me on Instagram at Toria RE Educator. That's my brand. I have finally embraced it. Toria RE Educator on Instagram. My name is Toria D. Burton Howard on Facebook. So you can find me. If you Google my name, you can find me everywhere. My YouTube channel is Toria RE Educator. Please go over there and subscribe. I have some great ancillary materials, as we like to say as educators. I have some great complimentary things that you can use for your own education, from if you're a homeowner, if you're an investor, or you're a first-time home buyer. I cover it all. So those videos are there. And I've been going live since 2021. So I have a lot of content, from spiritual to real estate to finance. I got it for you over there. So go ahead and check that out. My subscribers went up too this week. I'm so happy. But yeah, that you can reach easiest is Toria RE Educator on Instagram. But like I said, if you Google me, I'm not hard to find. I'm everywhere. I'm on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube. I'm on TikTok. My TikTok has been going up. Thanks to Nisa. Listen, she's been helping me with that too, and giving me some tips and tricks on that side. And like I said, you can find me somewhere everywhere. But if you want to reach out to me, definitely quickest way is Instagram.
Perfect. And yes, I've been following when I'm on YouTube. If I'm scrolling through, some of your stuff pops up too. So I've been seeing some of your stuff too. So I would say, if you have to leave the viewers with one closing piece of advice, what would it be?
block out the noise. Block out the noise that's telling you you're too this, you're too that, you don't have enough of this, you're not where you're supposed to be. I'm 44 and a half. Should I be way further than I feel like that I am? Absolutely. But does that give me even more of a wind beneath my wings, to sort of speak, to keep on pushing forward because God is still giving me more time every single day to do what He put me on this earth for? Absolutely. So I would just say block out the noise, do what you feel is best for your family, what you know is best. Get the education first before you do anything. And make sure that whoever you choose to attach yourself with, as far as a mentor, a coach, that they can show and prove before you spend your money. You know, I have my Pathway to Keys program. That's for people who are looking to become homeowners or investors. And you know, but there are a lot of different people out there that can help you in that realm or business, whatever the case may be. So i'm just I'm just saying, just don't fret the small beginnings. Just look at what you already have and figure out what you can do, and just block out the noise and just do it.
I love that. Well, thank you, Toria, so much for being here. And for those of you who want to see Toria up on that stage, grab your tickets. The
Yes,
link is in the caption section of this video, no matter where you're watching from, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, etc. Get those tickets now because March is going to be around the corner. It's going to be here before you know it.
it's gonna be here. We already almost in February.
I know. I can't believe it. One more week in February.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you, Toria, and thank you, everybody in the WIN community, for watching. We'll be back again soon.
I appreciate you.
Bye.